Hello, Clash of Clans. This is Access, and I recently put out a war weight calculator that you can find on the Clash Kings 2 website. And it will help you define exactly what your penalty is, what your weight is in Clash of Clans for your base, and also how to plan your upgrades. It'll help you do that. It's been out for a couple months now, and I've worked with folks on Discord. I've received a bunch of emails and talked to folks, and it's become evident that it would be helpful for you guys if there was a tutorial out there to describe just how to enter the information into the spreadsheet, how to make it work for you so that you're not slaving over it. You shouldn't need to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through how to enter in a couple of bases, and then how to use the clan tab. So that you can look at each of your, comparing each of your folks here. Just to start out, I wrote this in Excel, so I know that it's compatible in Excel and it is also compatible in Google Sheets. I made sure that the formulas would port over into that. I do know that some of the formulas are not compatible in OpenOffice, and if there is another spreadsheet program that you're using and you're finding a bunch of errors occurring, then what I would recommend is that you just upload into Google Sheets and use it there. It does work there. Also, if you are using Google Sheets, I'm going to, at the very end of this tutorial, talk a little bit about Google Sheets. There are some quirks that you need to be aware of, so that I want to make sure that to let you know about those. So that'll be at the end. All right. So let's go through these. I'm going to take you to the very end here. There are lots of tabs. I have 50 tabs here. There's one for each clan member if you have a full house. If you notice on the clan sheets, anything that is white is an area that you can type in. But this War Weight Tables tab, I color-coded it so that there's no white available. Do not make any changes in this. This is the main driver, the main thing that defines your weights. So you do not want to make any changes in here. In fact, if you share this spreadsheet with other people, I would highly recommend that you protect the sheet. You go over up here into Review in Excel. This is how you would do it. Under Review, Protect Sheet. Make sure nothing is selected here. Okay, unselect those. Click OK. Now you won't be able to make any changes in here. That's the way that you want it. Okay. The other tab that's used for a lot of the edits and the ratios and all that is this Control tab. It defines how many are allowed at each town hall level, what's the max at town hall level. It even goes and calculates the combined weights so you can get your max for each one. However, look at this. This is what Supercell recently added, the Gear Up ability. Right now it's available for the cannon. And there are, you can see that the Arch Tower and the Mortar is in the making. Supercell hopefully will turn those on soon. I cannot wait. However, there are some other ones that may potentially be geared up in the future. And rather than put out a new version of this spreadsheet every time Supercell makes a change for that, what I did was I just added the switches here right now. So that's available. So what I'm going to do, I know it's not available right now, but we're just going to turn on the Archer Tower so that you kind of see what's that going to do. Okay, so let's go back over here, way at the beginning. We're going to enter in, I'm going to walk through how to enter in a couple of bases so that you can see just how to do it. I've got a little mini account that I have just for such an occasion as this. This is my baby. This is where you would put the name. That's my mini. And it is a Town Hall 8. Itty bitty 8. Okay, do you notice how this changes as you change the Town Hall level? More white is displayed. That means that you have more areas to enter in. If I was an 8 and I tried to enter in, I want an eagle, give me an eagle, it's not going to let you. which is a good thing. All right, so that's some of the edits that are on there. I'm going to do this so that we can kind of see. To go from one to the other, go to your layout editor, edit the layout, okay, and remove them all. Bring them all down here so that you have this bar down here, okay? This makes it much easier to enter it in, because if you didn't, you would be counting each individual wall piece, and that is just a headache in itself. So go through each one, okay? This right here, the cam does not have any weight. However, I received a suggestion by someone who sent it in. I believe his name is Mark's dad. He said, wouldn't it be nice to know what your troop capacity is? I said, what a great idea. So we have 4 of them at level 6, so we're going to do that. There is no weight, but you can now see what your troop capacity is. There is no weight, of course, on this town hall. There is a weight on the elixir collectors. We have 6 of them at level 12, so you enter each one. Each one has. And do you notice if it is max at that level, it turns green, and that's a visual to you to help you know as you're planning your upgrades. Do you have a maxed base? If you don't have a maxed base, what is not maxed? And anything that's not green is what you can work on. Let's see what's next. We have this storage. We've got 3 of them at level 11. Oh, no, 11 and 11. All right. And then just do that for each one. Gold mine. These right here are not max, so this will give you a good. See how they're not green because they're not max. So that's the visual that I was talking about. As you enter in each one, the weight will go up each time. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish that out. We have a gold storage. I just have 1 at level 2 and 2 at level 11. The barracks do not have any weight, so we're going to leave that there. Neither does the lab cannon. I have 1 itty bitty cannon. Okay. Now, if I geared up that cannon, that would be amazing. you would put it over here. Okay. See how it takes it away? You were only allowed at Town Hall 8, you're allowed 5 cannons. If one of them is geared up, then that takes away it from over here, so that you don't enter it over here. Okay. It doesn't change the war weight for the penalty calculations. It does change the war weight that's used for the war ranking, but not for the penalty. So you won't see that here. Okay. Also, I'm just going to do a what if. What if I had, a bunch of cannons on here, and I decided to gear up one of those. See how this one right here, it switched from here to here? You need to remove it because you moved it from the regular cannon to a gear up cannon. So be sure and move that over here. Okay. But I am not going to gear up this one. All right, so there you go. All right, so I've got 75 wall pieces. They are at level 4. Let's go ahead and put those in here. This is my clan castle. It's level 4. Let's put that here. That increased how many troops that I have available to me when I go attack. Of course, these guys don't have a weight. Neither does this. We'll enter in the weight for the king in a second when I walk through the troops. Okay. Next is the Dark Elixir Collector. I've got 2 of those at level 3 and a level 3 storage. Okay. Of course, these guys don't have a weight. Neither does this. I've got a couple of bombs out there, and I've got 2 level 1 traps, spring traps. Okay. So that is the base. There's nothing else left, so that's the full base. Okay. That's all of the defensive items. Now you need to enter the offensive, the troops. Best place to go for that is your profile. Okay, it's right here. Okay, so you just go through each one. It starts with, and they're in order. Okay, I'm going to move this down so we can kind of see it when I switch over to this, so that they're still visible here. Okay, so you just walk through, you just type in each one. Okay, I've got 5 on the barbarian, 5 on the archer. It's my giants, goblins, all the way down there. And nope, no P.E.K.K.A.s yet. I do have some minions. I've got hogs in the lab right now, but right now they're just only level 3. And it's up to you. If you have something in the lab that you're planning, if you want to go ahead and put it up there, it's fine. It's not going to impact your war matchmaking weight if it's in the lab. But if you're using this for planning purposes, you can definitely add that in there. And then don't forget your spells. And then I've got a level 2 poison and a tiny earthquake, and then my king. All right, so this is my base here. Okay. This is my offensive weights, and these are my defensive weights. Okay, I definitely have a penalty here, no doubt about it. I added something over here. If I wanted to work on this base and balance it out, okay, if I want to make it so that it's a full Town Hall 8 rather than this is an engineered one, what would I need to do to make that happen? There are 2 routes that you can go. The penalty is calculated in 2 different ways. You could either use the previous Town Hall base weight and go 1 over that. So for me, I'm a Town Hall 8, so it would go to the Town Hall 7 base item weight plus 1. That's what this is. This is my building weight as it is right now. What do I need to do to remove it? Okay. This building weight adds up these 3. This one, and this one. Okay. The troops, the building, the traps, and the miscellaneous. That's where you go to get this. Okay. This is what I would need to do in terms of getting over here to get rid of it. If I wanted to use my troops as well to remove this penalty, I can definitely do that. Just beef up my my troops as much as I can. But actually, in this particular instance, I would probably have to work on my things here. So, for example, if I wanted to, I'm just going to do what if. I could add a bunch of wizard towers. Do you see how that goes down? Now it's at 17,000. Now I'm at 16,000. See, so you could just do a bunch of these. 15,000. See how you can just work on that to bring it down until it's gone. That's how you can use this to get rid of your penalty. Okay. I'm just going to delete these though. Another thing that I added are the base ratios. This is based on the levels. How many levels are available at each town hall? Right now, offensively, I'm pretty high Town Hall 8. I have just a few more things to go until I'm maxed at Town Hall 8. Defensively, though, I'm at a Town Hall 5 level. Okay, so if I averaged it out, my full base is at basically a Town Hall 5 level. Okay, and that's just based on each individual levels. Okay. We actually compared this, did this based on weight or level, doing the ratios, and the ratios looked better and made sense using the levels itself rather than the weight. So that's why it is set up that way. So this right here is a good engineered base. It's got a couple of levels above the offense, is a couple levels above the defense. So this is a true engineered base. Let me walk you through another one. Also, just as a kind of a side note, notice how all of the tabs are named by chief. If you double click on the tab name, you can actually change it so that if you got a bunch of clan members in here, you don't have to remember, okay, who's Chief 7 again? You can just double click on that. Let me enter in another one. Let me find, this is my other one. This is my main base right here. I'm going to enter in this one, and I'm actually going to speed it up a bit so that you don't have to go through each one, because I have to have quite a bit more on this particular one. But that way, I want to compare the two together so that you can kind of see. So I'm going to put this on speed and see if we can get this in quickly. Here we go. Okay, so this is my main base. I'm a Town Hall 10. I maxed out at Town Hall 9, and now I'm working on my 10s. I'm going to be there for a while. But that way, now you can kind of compare. I don't have any penalty on this one, so nothing's shown here. And this is where I'm at right now, and on this particular base. You can tell I just started with my Town Hall 10 upgrades. For both offense and defense, and if you can consider both of them together, I'm at Town Hall 10.43. Gives new meaning to the 0.5, huh? Anyway, so let's go to the clan tab. The reason why I put this in here. Okay, you can kind of see, you can now compare when you have a bunch of clan members in here. You can now compare the Town Hall levels, what their offense and defensive levels are, and their combined hero levels. This adds them all up together, okay? Also, this particular column right here, the base weight for the war lineup, this is very close to your war lineup. You can use this filter and sort it by smallest to largest, largest to smallest. So you can kind of see, if you do by largest to smallest, this will give you a good approximation of what your war lineup will be. There are a few things that are not in here. There's some qualifiers on some of the items that are not in this particular calculator. Excuse me. So, like I said, it's going to be a close approximation to what your war lineup will be. That was one of the questions that folks had, because right now, looking at the rounded war weight, or even after the penalties, this shows the troops in there as well. It gives the troop weights and the hero weights, but that's not considered when it's put together, the war lineup is put together. So this just has the base weights, so that you can use that. And if you can also see for everyone in your clan who has a penalty and what the penalty is, and the rounded weight after the penalties. You can also use this if you include them in war. It will help you define, okay, what is the weight that will be used in war. The top percentage, the top folks will be used at 100%. And then it just goes down from there. And then you can use this as well. This is for your war planning, who all is going to be in the war. Okay. So that's how you would use the clan page. This is very simple. It's mainly used for the leaders and for strategic planning. A couple of things also, if, for example, like let's say this particular person is no longer with the clan, do not go over here and delete the tab, because let me show you what that does. Boom. That puts a whole bunch of ugly things here. It can no longer find that tab, so you have a bunch of error messages here, and you can't get that back. Okay, so for example, if someone leaves the clan, let's say Carolina Access goes off and has a good time and is gone, just remove the information. Okay, you can just go here and delete. In fact, what you can do, as long as the cursor, what I'm doing is I'm dragging. I start here and I'm dragging it over. As long as it's in here, it's not touching anything that is written, it's just in the black or the white area, just press delete and that deletes everything in there. Okay, so this is how you would remove someone. Okay, rather than deleting the tab, don't delete the tab. See how everything is gone? Now Carolina Access is gone. And this right here, you've got the ref because you deleted this line here, so it's just it would be a bad thing. Don't do that. You would just need to re-download a new spreadsheet in order for it to work again. Or what you could do rather than download is just select this whole thing, delete the row, shift cells up. Now it's going to work again, but you have one less tab. It says 50 down there, but you only have 49. Okay, so that would be a way if you accidentally delete this or someone just deletes theirs, and that's a way to fix that particular error. Just don't do that, because now you only have 49 available. Unless you're really tech savvy and you can add some more here, then rock on, help yourself. That'd be perfect to do. All right, so that's Excel. Let me talk a little bit about Google Sheets. Move over here to a Google Sheets calculator. Okay, if you do have Google Sheets, there is a couple things. Let me take this up to 7. There is a wonderful bug. Oh, what is it? I think it's 8. No. Yeah, there you go. See how the grid lines are gone? This is actually a known Google Sheets bug. It's been out there for a long time. To get rid of that, you can actually live with that if you want. I mean, it's fine. It's green. It's doing what it's supposed to. But if you want to see those pretty little lines there again, you can do that. Go over here to Format, Conditional Formatting. Go to the green one. Okay. Go here under this color and just reselect that color. Or, if you want pink or orange or whatever, feel free, put that in there. See how it redraws those? It will redraw the lines for you. It's just, there are no conditional formats for border lines in Google Sheets, and that's why it does not know to draw these in the very beginning when you first upload it, so you need to force it to do it. Another thing that you need to be aware of for Google Sheets, let's go on the very end. If you want to lock down this war weights table so that no one has access to this, because the benefit of Google Sheets is everyone can have access to the sheet in your clan, so that you don't have to be the one to go ahead and enter in the information, because that can just be a job in itself, and more power to you if you can do it. But it's better to have people maintain their own, especially since they can use this to kind of guide their updates. To tie it down, to protect it, I should go into Tools and Protect Sheet. Set the permissions, and that way only you have the ability to change it. You can also select other people. I don't have anyone else in this spreadsheet, so no one else is listed here, but you can select other people to have access to this as well if you want more than just one. Once it's done, change is saved. You see this little lock box down here? It means that no one else has the ability to get in here. Something else that you need to be aware of for Google Sheets, it can be really, really slow to enter in, open up the first one. See how that one took a little bit of time? If you were working on this on, say, a phone, it could take a very long time. In fact, when you first download this spreadsheet, it took me 2 minutes to download. And I'll have another tutorial to kind of walk through how to download. But if you've gotten to this far, you don't need it. But it does take a long time. The reason is at the very bottom, I'm going to scroll down here. Do you see this? All these, you've got 1,000 rows here that it's having to load for all 50 chief tabs, the welcome chat tab, the clan tab, and then the others. If you want to speed this up so that your members who have phones can access this much faster and won't hate you for using this, go over here, select the first one, okay, first one or two, and then go down to the very bottom. I'm holding down the Shift key and I'm clicking on this 1000, okay? Right click so that you can delete these rows. Now you can't go any further down, okay? And it limits it. You would need to do this for each one, and believe me, it doesn't take that long, okay? See? Boom. So it takes, what, 10 seconds for each one. It'll take you a couple minutes just to do all 50 tabs, and including the clan and the welcome and the last 2 tabs here. But I would highly recommend that you do that. Unfortunately, Google Sheets doesn't know where to stop, so that's why it adds all of those at the bottom. So if you want it faster, go through each one, hold down the Shift key, and delete these rows. Boom, done. Okay. All right, so that is a really quick little tutorial, quick walkthrough on how to use the weighting spreadsheet. I really hope that it is helpful for you, the spreadsheet, and I'm really interested if you have any ideas, if you run into any problems, please let me know. If I can help out, I would be happy to help out. It was our goal to have this as a free resource for everyone. So I really hope that it is a benefit to you. If you ever need to reach us, here's my contact information down here. Also, you can put at the bottom of the video, you can post some comments down there as well if you have any comments. But that's it. Clash on, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.